Hello friends, in our previous class we have discussed about the balance of payments as an introduction. Its debit side as well as credit side, what are the items which includes in debit and what are the items which are included in credit side. And also some short discussion was there over the components of balance of payments. Now today I am dealing with its first element, which is very important and which is known as current account of balance of payments. Current account is an account which records the economic transactions related with goods, services and current transfers, or what is called as unilateral transfers. So I have mentioned over here the structure of current account. Here we see the current account is an account which deals trade in goods, trade in services and transfer payments. These two together known as invisibles, as I have told you in my previous class. These are known as invisibles because when services are cross the borders, when services are used in crossing the borders, they are not seen. So that is why they are known as invisibles. And similarly, the transfer payments, suppose one of our relative is living in USA or in Canada. So he is sending some money for us. We are getting some money but without rendering any services in return to that. So that is why these services are invisibles, and that is why they are known as invisibles. And as you know that goods or commodities are visible when they cross the borders, so these are known as visible trade. So the trade which is done under this head is known as visible trade. So first, trade in goods, which implies as visible trade. So what does it means? It means the import and export of goods or commodity. So export of goods and import of goods are termed under the trade in goods. Like for example, the export of machinery. Okay. Now what will happen if we will export our machinery to any foreign country? It means we will receive the payments in terms of foreign exchange, and there will be inflow of foreign exchange. So it will be entered towards the credit side with positive sign. And on the contrary, if we are importing any plant or machinery from the foreign country, so it will be entered into the debit side of the current account, as it is causing the outflow of foreign exchange. So under this, the import of machinery can be taken into account. This is the first part of this current account of balance of payments. Now we will deal with the trade in services. Services which are the part of invisibles, as they cannot be seen when they are crossed the borders. So services can be put under two subheads. First one is net factor income and second one is net non-factor income. Now net factor income is further classified into two parts. First, as you know that factor income are the income which are earned from the factors of production. Factors of production such as land, labor, capital, etc. So after rendering the services of factors, whatever we get. So why I have written the net over here? Net means the income from compensation of employee which we have earned from abroad minus the income of compensation of employee which foreign nationals have earned from here. So after deducting that part, then we came to know the net income from compensation of employee. The second part is net investment income. Investment income comprises such as interest, rent, dividend, profit. So this will include under the net investment income. As I have told you that it will be entered under the credit side because investment will generate the income. Now net non-factor income. Not factor income means the income which is not earning from the factors of production, means the income which is not earning from the land, labor, capital, etc. So it is the income like we are getting from shipping, from banking, from insurance, tourism, software services, etc. So this income will be included under the net non-factor income. Again, I am writing here net. Net means the income which is earning minus the income which is paying towards the foreign nationals. So net part will be included over here. Now the third part is transfer payments, or what is called as unilateral transfers or unilateral transfers. Unilateral means the one way. So transfer payments are those payments which we make or receive without rendering any services. Suppose our relatives, as I told you earlier, our relatives are living in foreign countries and they are sending money to our homes. So this is the example of transfer payments because we are not giving any services. We are not giving any goods. The another example is gifts. Gifts which we get, the remittance, as I told you, our relatives earning, and the grants also. So the gifts, grants and the remittances which we get without rendering any services are termed under the transfer payments or unilateral transfer. So these together will constitute the part of invisible trade, and this one, the trade of goods, will constitute the part of visible trade. So hence we can say that current account constitute the visible trade and invisible trade So this is what the current account of balance of payment is all about. Hope you are getting. If you have any doubt, let me know in my comment section. Keep watching my channel and please don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you.